Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Veronica George from OUMH1303 Sabah with matrix number 9409091261320001, currently taking the course OUMH1303 English for Oral Communication. Today, I will be talking about life skills with a special focus on communication skills in the workplace, a skill I have found to be crucial through my own working experience as an account clerk in secondary school. So, what are life skills? Life skills are essential abilities that help individuals deal effectively with everyday challenges. In my speech today, I will discuss what workplace communication skills are, why they are important, the different types of communication used at work, common barriers to effective communication, and a personal reflection on how communication made a difference in my own workplace experience. Workplace communication skills refer to how we exchange information, ideas, and emotions with colleagues, managers, or clients. This includes both verbal and non-verbal forms such as speaking, writing, listening, tone of voice, facial expressions, and body language. During my time as an account clerk, I often had to interact with teachers, suppliers, and school administrators. I quickly learned that a simple facial expression or unclear tone of voice could easily lead to confusion. Using appropriate gestures, a polite tone, and maintaining eye contact helped me build trust and avoid misunderstanding. Why are communication skills important at work? Let me highlight 4 main reasons. First, it builds trust and relationships. Clear communication helps establish mutual respect and understanding. For example, when handling budget queries from teachers, I made sure to explain every financial report clearly. This built trust between me and my colleagues, as they knew they could rely on accurate and honest explanation. Second, communication increases productivity. Effective communication saves time. There were many instances where a teacher needed payment processing urgently. By asking specific questions and confirming details immediately, I could complete the task quickly without going back and forth. Third, it improved conflict resolutions. At one point, a misunderstanding arose between my department and the school canteen operator due to a delay in payment. I initiated a face-to-face conversation, clarified the documents, and apologized for the miscommunication. The issues was resolved smoothly because I took the step to address it directly and respectfully. Lastly, good communication enhanced career opportunities. It helped me gain the confidence of my school principal and senior assistants. I was later entrusted with responsibilities such as managing petty cash and coordinating with auditors. Tasks that required not just accounting knowledge, but clear, confident communication. There are also different types of communication skills that I found useful in my role. One of them is active listening. Listening without interrupting is crucial. During meetings, I always paid full attention, took notes, and summarized what others said to confirm my understanding. This made others feel heard and avoided costly mistakes in financial reporting. Another is clear speaking. I learned to explain financial terms in simple language to teachers who were not familiar with accounting. Avoiding jargon helped everyone understand what was going on, especially when discussing schools' budget allocation. Written communication was also important. Email was a primary method of communication with the district education office. I ensure every message was polite, direct, and professionally formatted. This built credibility and reduced the need for follow-ups. Besides that, nonverbal cues were equally significant. As the first person many visitors saw when entering the accounts office, I always maintained a welcoming posture, made eye contact, and smile. This nonverbal action helped create a positive environment and encourage cooperation. Lastly, giving and receiving feedback was a key part of improving. I regularly receive feedback from my chief of clerk on report submissions. I took it constructively and improved. At the same time, when junior staff made errors, I guided them gently with respectful suggestion. However, I also encountered several barriers to effective communication. One of the main challenges was language differences. Some support staff spoke in different dialects, which sometimes led to confusion. I made a conscious effort to ask for clarifications patiently and even learn a few local terms to improve communication. Emotional tension was another challenge. During period of financial deadlines, stress levels would rise. I reminded myself to remain calm and not let frustration influence the way I spoke to others. Poor listening habits also pose a problem. Early in my job, I once made a mistake in processing a payment because I failed to listen carefully to the instructions. Since then, I made a habit to repeat and confirm what was said to ensure clarity. Lastly, cultural misunderstanding occasionally occur. Our team was multiracial and had varying communication styles. By being aware of and respectful towards others' customs, I was able to avoid unintentionally offending anyone. One personal reflection that stood out for me during the school's year-end financial closing. Tension was high and coordination was critical. Initially, everyone worked in silos, which led to overlapping efforts and confusion. I suggested weekly meetings where we could all update each other and clarify roles. Once we began communicating more openly, the process became smoother and team spirit improved. From this, I learned that communication is not just about talking, it's just about connecting. In conclusion, communication skills are essential in every workplace. They build strong relationships, enhance productivity, reduce conflict, and open doors to career advancement. My personal experience as an account clerk show me how good communication, whether through listening, speaking, writing, or body language, makes all the difference in daily tasks and long-term success. Whether you are an administrator, a teacher, or a technician, the way you communicate defines how others perceive you and how effectively you work. So, let us all strive to improve our communication by listening with empathy, speaking clearly, and showing respect in every interaction. I hope my speech has helped you appreciate the real value of communication skill in the workplace. Thank you for listening.